are.
Oh, good, I haven't got my agenda, because I had it printed out.
Here,
It's on my electronic, you got one?
Thank you.
Okay, we'll call the Wasatch County Fire District for May 14th to order. And let's go to minutes. I read the minutes, didn't see anything to make changes. Do we have a motion on that?
I'll make that motion. I don't see anything that's...
Motion by Steve, we have a second?
I'll second.
Campbell seconds, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries, I assume nobody's voting no. Warrants, Ernie?
We have several sets, as you see. April or March meeting was canceled. So the March warrants was in the amount of $75,203.42. April warrants, $116,070.03. The payroll for the two separate warrants, separate checks was $9,343.85. $2,798.51. $5,476.91. $9,803.29. $2,862. $5,486.91.
These know we're on the pending
March
stuff at all.
and April, yeah, they should be all on here.
Yeah, they're all...
They should be all on.
So you're just reading them for the record then?
I'm just reading them, that's the ones you're signing.
Questions for Ernie on the warrants?
Motion approved.
Second. Motion, I have a second. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Okay, motion carries.
You've told us once, but why do we have so many separate warrants dealing with the FICA?
I run payroll out of the payroll module of
Okay,
the
so
cell.
this
And
count-
those are the transmittals that come out of
Okay,
payroll.
so every time you do a payroll, so...
There will be a
And-
transmittal,
Okay.
and because it does not come out of AP, and we want to make sure
Yeah.
every AP is signed, not just the
That makes
regular
sense.
AP.
That makes sense.
Any other questions? If not, we'll move on then. Fee schedule.
What this is on our sprinkler reviews. We actually, as you see through these warrants, we pay a gentleman to review them. And he has put us on notice that he's raising his fee from 65 to 100 an inspection. So it takes $35 an inspection.
Is that new or renewed? Just a plan check.
Yeah, it's on sprinklers, like on a new home, or a remodel, something that they're required on. And on these bigger projects, they inspect by the hour. So it's an hourly thing, like a Walmart, or something that has more than a residential unit.
So this, it's going to 100, is that per inspection or per hour?
Per inspection. Right now, we're charging $230 for a claims inspection and review, and they would go to $265.
Is that something we could get a person qualified to do?
Clint and I's talked about it. We've looked at it. I've actually visited with another gentleman. He actually doesn't by the hour, 40 an hour. And we're going to send a couple to him and just kind of see how he is in the meantime. But it's fairly complicated. If you know hydraulics and the way pressure's lost in 90s and that type of thing, you can actually get through it. Clint's fairly good at
I
that.
would think once you got onto it, you could catch it. And either Troy or Clint would be
you actually look at what we've been paying this gentleman, I look back, I remember when we done Mike Jensen, I thought it was a lot more than it was. It worked out to be like $6,000 a year. So it isn't like it's a huge amount, but now it's clipped up, you know, to 100. And it's only on the ones that we fire sprinkle on.
Who is the guy now?
Raphael, you know his last name.
Castillo.
Mike doesn't do it.
Alpine.
Or, no, he passed away a couple of years ago. And that's when we actually started this guy, but the fellow took Mike's place. Kelly Snow's his name, he's the one I've been talking to. And so we'll send a few to him and see, but right now we're probably gonna raise our fee to $265 to cover the cost of the inspection.
What's our actual cost? Is that what we're suggesting is the actual cost for us?
Yeah, for Clint's and his, if you remember, about 3 years ago, I was actually in a way that we actually done a spot check of, we done a Deer Mountain, Deer Crest, Strawberry, Red Ledges,
Time and distance.
Timberlake.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them was in the red and some of them was in the black. So we just took an average of where, it actually averaged out we was in the red, but
Close enough.
yeah.
Well,
I think it was within.
what would it cost to get one of our people certified to do that? And is there any liability to the district to do that?
There's some liability. What happens with those fees, the contractor, they go through and design the system. So they put them in pipe size, you know, PSI to flow through it. Then what this reviewer does is review what they've actually designed for it. And basically they'll check like the remote areas, probably the furthest ones away, and just work back through them and make sure they have enough water pressure at the riser to make the system work.
And these are physical inspections, not just off the plan.
No, these are awful.
These are plan checks. We'll make sure they'll actually work.
Yeah, before clean ever goes out, this is done.
So we're not paying to have somebody go out and inspect the,
Yeah, it's actually, most of it's done electronically. Contractor will actually electronic. Raphael, that's who's doing it now. He'll review them and then electronic.
Clint's portion of it's when it's built, he checks and makes sure they're
Clint
as
goes out
well.
there, right, he's the one that physically inspects. I'd like to excuse him and Troy both things on the calls. I was pretty western this afternoon. Probably one of our natives is in pretty tough shape.
That JL, any update on him, or did they lifeline him? Head injuries?
was he in his truck?
SUV or a van or
Is
something.
that little man he's got for Donette? He got, so he get the wheelchair in and out.
Yeah, so even the back streets are dangerous.
Somebody, yeah, you got,
Pardon?
huh?
Yeah, he's got kind of a deep bone in front of him.
Okay, we'll move on then. Anything, do we want to vote on this today, or what's your plan? Is that what you're
I'm
asking
just
for?
gonna raise the rate, so I don't know, I guess I'm just bringing you aware of what we were doing. If you wanna make a motion.
You want to do it by motion, or just call it administrative act and let him do it?
The other one is a resolution. Do we need
When we
to?
said
If it's a resolution on a fee, it might be that. Let's have a motion then. Everybody
I'll
vote?
make a motion, we accept the chief's recommendation, raise the fees from $230 to $265. Is that something?
Yes. Second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Is there any other questions for him? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
So we'll go
Motion
to
passes.
resolution 2014 to, we'll work with that.
You want to get that resolution,
Two?
for that.
Pardon?
You got a written resolution for that. I would do a written resolution and then just ratify it later.
Ratify that number.
Put the number on it.
Okay.
I'll probably have you help me with that.
Chief, anything else?
I don't unless you have questions, just like I said, just excuse the word on the marshal. Just a little update, we're, Claire and myself and Clint is cities and put on a little PowerPoint, basically just an information, what we do, answer questions. We're gonna try to hit every city, Midway, Wallsburg, Hideout, Independence, Beaver, and get on their agendas, and we'll, so I'll let you know when they're at if you want to attend any of those. It's in your areas. We're probably gonna hit Midway first.
I'd like to go to that in Charleston.
When are you gonna do that?
We're gonna try to get on their agendas as soon as we start getting on. So it's probably at least 2-3 weeks.
They meet the second Wednesday.
So it's probably
They meet tonight.
in Midway. Yeah, it'll probably be June. And what I'll do is try to get, we've been waiting to get this PowerPoint together. We've got it pretty well together. And what we're gonna do is, once we get that, then we'll start scheduling all those. So I'll send you a schedule of when, you know, like when we do Daniels, Wallsburg, so that if you want to attend, you can.
I'm trying to get to you.
You want to send out the PowerPoint when you can, once it's done, let us see that too, because I think most of us will attend all we can.
Maybe an update on Midway Station, it's gone.
It's gone, the trees are gone, gravel's all in. We're just basically waiting
You were
for the
reading
train.
it, holding up the telephone pole.
Yeah.
They took it out. A monument, I hope, there's a lot of pictures taken on that.
It's about to send the phone company, right? Whole time the tree over there. No, it's, but we're just waiting on a grant. I think it'll be, on the 1st of July.
It's the old building under Midway City's hands right now to see what's going to happen there.
The old building.
The old Midway building, they took down the old house, but the station's
Oh,
still
the
there.
station itself, yeah. It'll be there until we make sure.
Break
we get-
ground.
Yeah, until we get the grant.
Have we got the new station designed?
There's a preliminary plan. I'll bring it next board meeting.
Yeah, that's good.
Maybe I could even send it online.
That's gotta go to the architectural design committee in Midway.
I did chance to talk to Mike, I didn't.
Got it anyway.
Yeah.
And the planning commission and
Yeah.
everything.
I'll do it all.
He's been through the process.
Yeah, he's been on their agenda, I know, a couple of times. It has, I think there's four sleep rooms and a kitchen, family accommodation. So it's a nice building. It's huge, but it'll fill a lot. So it's well overdue, I can tell you. And I do appreciate the county's help on it. They've been, Ken's been great. So,
They tore that old house down. It was made of ammunition boxes. And they had people there, but they're hitting up with the track and people in there trying to drag the ammunition boxes out.
The metal ones or wooden ones?
Wood woods. They were wooden and they had one buys every so often to shore them out. We actually went over and done some training at it. Oh, it's been 2-3 weeks ago. And we actually cut some of those down and a couple of them fired ones. And the ropes were still on the handle, rope handles were still on the ball. That's pretty amazing that it never had zero insulation.
Well, the house up on the corner is the same thing. The one going north.
George Olson's old place on the
Yeah.
corner of 100 across from Rick's.
Oh, really? The George Olson thing? Huh?
There's probably several.
I know, Doc Bowman's up here. Was last time.
Okay, that was cheap.
Chief, how's your inspections with the cities, you know, in their businesses and that? We had it set up to do the yearly. Is that, are they still cooperating and that working well?
Midway, what we're trying to do over there, Heber's been working fairly well. What we're trying to do in Midway and also Heber, and that's gonna be part of this presentation, is that if they get a structure that overruns their water flow, you know, we're hoping that they will let us, I mean, literally, if they're inside the city limits. Some of those, it's over about straight down. It sits up, I don't know what the subdivision's called. And there's some problems in that area. And then up by the head of Watts, up in Bergie Swale or whatever that is. Yeah. So there's several places. We just want to kind of work with them and try to do, but it's been going
We
great.
had, wasn't it set up that they would have to have that yearly inspection at the time of their business license
Right.
renewal,
And
right?
we've been doing, or what we've been doing, a lot of them come due in January, so what we've been doing is just going out, you know, we just have a list and we just whack through what we can. It might not be right at their time when they renew, but they have to take the inspection in when they
You
do
give them a
renew.
certificate. they take-
So it's for that year.
Okay.
It's been working.
I talked to a couple of business owners who was quite complimentary to your people. They came in and worked with them.
I sure did a good job over at Saturday over at the health fair.
Lots of people.
Lots of kids went through that smokehouse. And he did a good job.
It's,
That was a good run.
but it's, hopefully we can work with these cities. It's much better, I know, than when I took the reins. It's pretty wild.
What about Charles?
They didn't even want you to walk in.
Charles,
We haven't had a lot down there, you know, with the changes.
I know they've got some fireable problems in Meadows Barnes, so.
That's what we're hoping to do with this pirate one, is just bring out some of these issues that we have, and so they can understand. It isn't like we want to sprinkle every place around, but the ones that need be, that's overrunning these systems. The engineers were designing them for 1,500 GPM, and I mean, to tell you, get a couple of trucks running, and I mean, the transfer station, I mean, we can hardly run a gun down there. Of course, I mean, our supply line was a tad small compared to what we were running to, you know, the hose that we were running to the height. I think there's an annexation here. I don't know if it's going through, but
In Charleston it is.
It's on the other side of the road.
Daniels actually is annexing it in, but it's on the Charleston side there, so I don't know if they're gonna bore that or what they're, you know, to get the water flow. Anybody Peterson's gotta do it.
I thought that was annexing into Charleston.
I don't think so.
We got the letter from the.
Yeah, it's Charles, they're just making it's not industrial, commercial area right through there. But, anything else?
Because I thought it was kind of odd when I got it, but maybe I misunderstood. You know, that's-
We got the letter.
Unless you have some
It's
questions.
going into Charleston.
Well, it's on Charleston side.
Yeah.
And they wanted to loop the water, but the water